what it takes for a child to laugh through tears of unimaginable physical pain. How could a student master grade level in a foreign language after only about 180 days of school attendance in their entire lifetime? And where does the determination come from for a blind individual to write and calculate chemistry equations in her head without braille, write and publish several books, and even design their own website? Well, I'll tell you, it takes only appreciation for a child in pain to laugh. It is possible for a student to devour knowledge with the desire to be their best. And it is from the passion for life where the determination comes for a blind person to achieve what seems to be impossible to accomplish without eyesight. How would I know? I know because I was that child laughing between sobs. I was that student going straight to 6th grade after those 180 days of school attendance. And I was that blind author writing and publishing 3 books for her 21st birthday. Although I'm blind, I can see far and wide. Even though I'm disabled, I can climb high mountains. For my spirit soars with the wind, unafraid to face any rain or hail. I'm an artist of life. I'm the creator of my destiny. And I hold the power to open doors that will lead me to wondrous roads. Despite the severe juvenile rheumatoid arthritis that has been ravaging in my body for 24 years, and the clouds that have veiled my eyes for the past 8, I have conquered fiery oceans and thorny jungles and come out with stars in my arms. And out as a winner, I'm here to hold your hand, to gently guide you down your rocky journey to greatness. There are always 2 roads to choose from in life: the road to ability and the road to disability. People are disabled when they allow everyday negativity stop them from going for their heart's desires. You have the power to disable yourself or enable yourself. So which road will you choose? I have chosen to be ultra able. Yes, I'm not disabled. I'm ultra able. So, how would you like to turn your disability into ultra ability, as I have, to welcome a truly fulfilling life? What is my secret to ultra ability? Well, it actually lies in the tree. Yes, a tree. But not just any tree. It's the tree of spiritual success. Let us say you want to build a house. What would the house need to support it through times and ages? If you say a strong foundation, you are absolutely correct. The tree of spiritual foundation is all about building a foundation, a spiritual foundation that will help you endure the trials and tribulations of life. And this foundation should be comprised of 5 essential elements. But before I go into those 5 elements, I want you to first picture a tree. The trunk of the tree is your foundation with the 5 elements. When you have your foundation planted firmly in the ground, it will grow and produce branches. These branches are the benefits that come from your foundation. From these branches, more branches will come forth, and they will bear fruits. These fruits are your desired end results, your achieved goals. So let us build the spiritual foundation together, shall we? So the first element we need to have in our spiritual foundation is faith. Faith is loyalty, allegiance, or confidence in someone someone or something. Have deep, unwavering, and all-encompassing faith in your life, in yourself, in someone else, and above all, in God. Have faith in your life. Everything and everyone in the universe is made and designed to fulfill a unique purpose, no matter how significant or insignificant. The sun provides us with warmth and light during the day. The rain waters our planet. The plants give us oxygen, and we give them carbon dioxide in return. Just as God has made our bodies to regulate themselves, He has made life to regulate itself. So even though we cannot understand why everything happens the way it does, we would have to put our faith in our lives. Because where else do we run to if we run away from our own lives? What else will we trust if we cannot even trust the lives in which we live? We can only live in our lives. We cannot live out of it. So we cannot run away from it. I often hear people say, life is unfair. Well, I'll never call my life unfair. If I do, then I suppose it would also be unfair to the sun, which cannot provide us with water. It would also be unfair to the flowers, for they cannot sing. Having faith in our lives is having faith in our Creator. When we go out shopping, many of us buy products made by the companies we trust. So when we trust our lives, that means we trust the Creator who created them. Personally, I have this deep faith in Jehovah God that gets me through the hardest times. I put all my hopes, all my dreams in His hands. I let Him take care of my problems as I enjoy life. I am a sheep in His green pasture, and He's my Savior, my protector. I'm brave as I know He's always there loving me, guiding me, and supporting me. So when you have the faith in God strong and steady, your steps in life will be strong and steady in return. Have faith in yourself. Believe in your potentials. Focus on your strength. Your faith of yourself creates reality and will motivate you to achieve your goals. Your opinion of yourself is the most important of all opinions. If everyone says how great you are, when you do not believe so yourself, it will not do you much good. On the other hand, if you have faith in yourself, if you believe in yourself, no matter what people say otherwise, you will still feel good about yourself, and that in turn will motivate you forward. When I lost my eyesight, I had faith that I will continue to love the life I live. And when I became an author, I had faith that I would overcome the challenges that come my way as a blind writer. And even if I cannot overcome every single challenge, I knew that I would do my best. And the best would have satisfied me because the best is all we could ask from anyone, right? So if I didn't have so much faith in myself, I would not have the desire, the motivation, the urge to achieve what I have been able to accomplish so far. Next, have faith in someone else. It is important to have a friend you can count on. A supporter through hard times. Someone you can confide in without any hesitation. Someone you can share tears and laughter, good times and bad times. When you have someone, you will have the courage to move forward because you will not be alone facing your challenges. I'm a very lucky soul. beloved mother, Shirley Cheng. Thank you. She is the cornerstone and light of my life. She's the foundation of my happiness, strength, and success. She has saved my life numerous times from the grasp of death. I'm serious when I say it. I would not be here today if it hadn't been for her. Maternal love is definitely the greatest love there ever is, and I will be forever grateful to God for giving me such a wondrous jewel. And that brings us to our second essential element in our foundation, and that is gratitude. Gratitude may sound easy, but are you grateful unconditionally? Are you grateful for your life unconditionally? Sure, you may be grateful when the sun is shining, the skies are blue, but what if dark clouds roll in and the sky decides to cry? Would you cry too? Or would you instead be grateful that you had the privilege to experience the sunshine and blue skies in the past, and be grateful that you can now take a nice shower under the refreshing rain? If you could be grateful for both your sunny days and your dark days, and be grateful while you are at the lowest, most primitive level, when you have only yourself left in life, you will be able to face any challenges that come your way. Because what is there to fear if the fear of no losses? Gratitude is an essential cushion to protect us from the harshness of everyday challenges. Life is simply full of challenges. We all know that. You'll be fooling yourself to think otherwise. But before we run into any challenge, we first need to establish a cushion on which we could fall back. Think about those acrobats performing in circuses. While they dazzle their audience with their skill and agility, they have nets underneath them to catch them in case they ever fall. This is the kind of cushion we need to have in life so we will not get badly bruised when we crash down. This safety net in life should be gratitude. Start everything with appreciation. Before you do anything new, say anything new, go anywhere new, meet anyone new, appreciate your state in every aspect. This acts like a cushion in the event that your actions return you to original state. So if you could be thankful for now, when you return to now, you will be thankful that you have not lost anything, and will be extra grateful for anything you do gain. So if you climb 5 steps on a ladder and you fall back 2, you still have achieved 3 steps. So be grateful for those 3 steps of progress. So it is vital to appreciate your life with every step you take. Appreciate challenges themselves. Think about it. What in life have made you wiser? Have taught you lessons? Have made your spirit stronger? Are these not challenges? Challenges are exercising machine for your spirit. Challenges, I believe, are life's vaccines. They equip your soul with the necessary tool to battle future storms. I have received many of these vaccines. The obstacles have left numerous scars on my body in all shapes and sizes. But these marks have made me stronger and more invincible as I wait for the next high mountain to scale. I relish the taste of victory each and every time I battle and win. If there were no challenges, how could I name myself a victor? If there were no darkness, how the stars appear so bright? Above all, be grateful that you are alive. I am God for giving me my life, for choosing me to live. I'm so thankful and honored to be alive so I can experience and enjoy all the wonderful things life has to offer. Life is simply too precious to be wasted. When you're given life, cherish it. I cherish my life. I value every minute. I hold on to the happy moments and don't let them pass me by. I get to wake up each morning to the beautiful melodies of birds. I get to hear my mother's laughter as we share jokes. I get to experience so many countless other privileges of life. It is true that I have lost my eyesight and the ability to walk, but I'm never scornful. Instead, I'm grateful for having owned these powers before. Losing my eyesight does not mean I have lost my vision. And plus, I'm still the owner of so many other wonderful gifts of life. I can still talk, I can still hear, I can still type, and I'm still alive. So I utilize all those great factors to become an award-winning author and motivational speaker, to touch as many people as I possibly can, to bring humor, hope, and healing. So life took away my eyesight, I brought forth a new vision. So now we have two elements to our foundation. The next essential component we should have is values. Your values. What do you hold highest in life? What are most important to you? What qualities do you want to have and be associated with? When you identify your values, you will know exactly what you want out of life and how to get there. Your values are what motivates your decisions and goals on. For instance, my core value is goodness. I want to bring good to others. I want to be a good person with good intentions. So I base my goals on that value, and I will be satisfied with having achieved that value, if nothing else. Your values give you a good sense of direction and purpose, and help you determine right from wrong. 2 plus 2 equals 4. But if you believe that 2 plus 2 equals anything and everything, you will undoubtedly encounter problems in your life. So your values are your beacon and your light. Your values also create a lasting, enduring spiritual environment. Nothing you gain material is ever guaranteed in life. Your house, your car, your job, your money, and even all the people you love can all be taken away from you. But no one and nothing can take away your values if you do not allow them. Your values cannot be destroyed unless you destroy them yourself. Our fourth essential element in our foundation is love. Do you love life unconditionally? Loving life unconditionally goes hand in hand with being grateful for your life unconditionally. Many people have asked me, what inspires me? I always give them my 4 But instead, I'm here out in the open with all of you, talking to you and enjoying every single second of it. So, I assume I have the responsibility to make the most of my life, to embrace all that life has to offer. If your best friend gives you a special present, would you not want to do your very best to care for it? Life is the most precious present God has given to each and every one of us. So do your best to care for it. Love the purity of life. What is the purity of life? Well, think about it. All the problems in life are caused by humans, except for natural disasters and diseases. So when we brush away those human-made problems, what is left is the purity of life. And this is what I'm madly in love with. Yes, call me a lovesick gal. But let me ask you this. What would I have missed if existence hadn't existed? I know I'm able to laugh. I'm able to weep. Without my life, I will be able to do none of these. So can you just imagine the infinite unborn souls who do not have the same privileges I have? I tell you, I'm one darn lucky gal. So now let us talk about, well actually, let me talk about loving ourselves. Do you love yourself? Why not love yourself when you yourself are the biggest present God has given to you? You are the subject of your life. It is true that everything exists for everyone. But what good will the sunshine do you if you're not here to experience it? When you love yourself, you are able to love others in return. But you have to become your true best friend first to become the true best friend of the world. And being your true best friend is all about dancing with your heart. When you dance with your heart, you're dancing with your heart, you're dancing together with your heart, and in turn you become a dancing part yourself to lead others in your dance steps, so they too can dance with their hearts. There are mainly 3 dance steps you need to take to become your true best friend. First dance step. Establish the values you want in a friend. What do you look for in a friend? Do you want your friend to be loving, honest, caring, sincere, and trustworthy? Then establish those values yourself. Second dance step. Accept yourself. Accept your life, your purpose, your ideas, your feelings, your emotions. When you are able to accept yourself, you will be able to accept other people. Third dance step. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate who you are, what you are able to do, what you have, and who are around you. If you cannot appreciate yourself, how can you appreciate the lives of others, especially when they are in a lowest stage in yours? For instance, some people cannot understand why the heck am I so happy? How can I possibly be happy when I cannot see and walk? They do not understand it because they do not appreciate their own lives. So, especially when they can see and walk. So, after you have completed those 3 dance steps, your qualities will attract people to you. And remember, I said you have to be your true best friend. The key word here is true. You have to love yourself truly. What is true love? True love does not discriminate. no one else's. So selfish love is harmful love, and therefore it is not true love. So do I dance in my heart? You bet I do. Even though most joints in my body have been disfigured by severe juvenile rheumatoid arthritis since 11 months old, I'm able to waltz and twirl with my heart to the music of life, as it tells me all it sees, so I won't trip over my two own feet. Finally, our fifth element, our spiritual foundation, is a gentle but powerful one: hope. Hope to me is like a cherry on top of an ice cream sundae. I don't know about you, but whenever I have sundae, I always save the cherry for last, so I can have something to look forward to. Faith is a conviction that something will go as you expect, while hope is a dream that may come true. Having unrealistic expectations on something unreliable can disappoint and hurt you. For instance, if you ask a friend to help you with a project, and if you expect that he will do a good job, and when he doesn't, it will disappoint you. On the other hand, if you only hope that he will do a good job, and when he doesn't, it will not disappoint you so much. And when he does, you will be extra grateful. I find that hope in God is the most rewarding kind of hope. I'm still hopeful in God when I'm hopeless about certain situations. I read the news, and we all know that news are full of negative, sad, unfortunate stories. So when I read a sad story, I get hopeless about the state we're in, our society. But when I think about God and all the great plans He has laid out for our future, I become all hopeful again. So when you cannot have faith in something, at least have hope. I also hope for the best. I also hope for a bright tomorrow, a new beginning, a brand new start, and hope has filled me a pair of strong wings so I can embrace the sky. So folks, that's the spiritual foundation in a nutshell. When you are able to build a foundation, you will be able to create a truly fulfilling life. If people pluck fruits off your trees and eat them all up, you will still be able to bear fruit over and over again. And even if people chop off a tree, you will still have a basis of your foundation from which to build again. Use your foundation as much as you can, as often as you can, and as best as you can. Aim for the best. Many people want to be successful, yet they do a mediocre job. They depend on luck to get them successful. But let me tell you, luck will not take you far. If you want to be truly successful, you have to put your best effort in whatever you do. No matter what position you're in, as a parent, a child, a doctor, a teacher, do your best and be your best. And make the most of your situation, make the most of your means. If you only have a fork and a spoon, use the fork to comb your hair or use it as a back scratcher. Use the spoon to play music. You may laugh now, but hey, some people may not even have a spoon and a fork. So the spiritual foundation is my secret to all trivialities. Well, actually, all that I told you boils down to one ultimate secret. Can you guess what that is? My ultimate secret to being ultra able is simply my deep faith in, my gratitude for, my love for, and my hope in our Heavenly Father. And then secondly, the greatest gift He has given me besides my life, my beloved earthly mother. So now that you have your foundation established, no mountain will be high enough to hold you back. No wind will be strong enough to blow you down. There are stars you must reach. There are roads you must take. There are doors you must open. So spread your wings wide to soar with ultra ability. Thank you, and always dance with your heart to the music of life.
Thank you. We're not here just to celebrate the 18th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Shirley's reminded us, for each of us, to celebrate our own lives and what's special to us. Thank you. Thank you.